Hello everyone. Well, I'm back in the grow room. I am getting ready to expand it, or I guess clean up some of the shelves that have some things that we have on them, like game boards, and um, we also have some of our canned foods in here. And I have got to get going because tomorrow I need to add 3 more trays of stock onto the shelf. Plus, I need to pot up one of my yarrows, but I'm trying to think about if I should do it or not, or if I should just throw them away, because I sow more than what I am expected to put into the ground, just so I can make sure I have enough to put in the ground. Um, but they look so great, and I don't want to just throw them away. But it's going to take space up on my shelves. But I think I'm going to pot them up. And then just maybe for something that doesn't germinate very well, I'll put it in its place. But so I need to clean out everything today and get it ready for all the other soil blocks that are definitely going to be coming in this month of January and February and March. Like I said before, we were expecting to have a bigger grow room in our barn, but that's not finished. And so I need to get started and get going on making this grow room bigger. And so today, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, it's done. Empty, which is nice. That's a lot of stuff. We had so much stuff. That could be a whole nother video on how much stuff you can collect that you wonder why you still have it. But I also realized too, now that I've gotten everything, if you'll see, I have everything like kind of laid out in here. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job. I have it on a tripod. But sorry, that's my dog hacking up something. But so I'm like, I have more work now. And which is okay. This is good, because when you do something like this, you start to realize what you're putting off. And so I have a lot of pictures to go through and to find another place to put all of our games. We have a lot of games. We love playing games as a family. But yeah, so a lot more work. And then I realized in the back here, if you can see, this is all the stuff that I'm using right now. I'm not going to even worry about this section right here. But over here, up top, I'm like, I need to organize. I can see where I just kind of threw stuff, and you don't want to do that. You want to have a well organized spot to be able to do everything. But yeah, so now my husband's going to come in and he's going to put up the grow lights. We'll add some heat mats when we need them, but we'll do that at a slower pace. So for some of you who may have not set up a grow room, we'll be able to see what that looks like, and adding grow lights and the timer for our lights and all of those things. So yeah, so let's go on to the next thing. Let's put up those lights and make room for more soil blocks.
All right, so we're going to start making the chains that the lights will hang on. So this is going to be at the top, on the bottom of one of the racks, and it'll hang down and hook to one of the lights that we have in our grow room. So make these about the same length as one shelf to the next shelf. That's about the length of one of these, just about that. And we'll get a large, let's go down, a large bunch of chain from Home Depot or wherever, your hardware store. And what you'll want to do is, we're going to loosen these from making a loop. We'll loosen it to make a hook. So let me show you how we do it. All right, so we have this length right here. This is kind of like our template. We have the end that we just loosened up right here. We'll put that right up here with this one. We'll bring it down so it measures about the same. So this link right here is the one we need to loosen up, this one. So what I do is I'll take a line pliers like this and just grab one end of it, which leaves this end open right here. And then I'll take a needle nose pliers and then open it up. Oops, wrong side. So that loosens it up and the chain drops off, the big bunch of chain, and that will leave us with a length that is the same length as our template, just like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take these chain links, we're going to hook them up on the racks and then install the lights. Let me show you how we install them. So up on top, you can see there's just a little spot where we hook our hook, and then we hook it up at the top of that shelf on both ends. And voila, you have a 48-inch shop light with 6500 Kelvin light bulbs. And another trick is making sure that you have the little outlet, the outlets on each side. There's an outlet here, but there's the plug-in is on this side, if you can see it. And the plug-in, if you go flip-flop them, you can plug them into each other. And when you turn one light on, they all come on. And then you also have an on-off little switch. So if you don't want one light on, sorry, this is really bad. There it is. You can just turn that off manually, and they won't turn on with the timer. So hopefully that helps, and you can see the results from just using the shop lights. These have been here for a month, and they're doing great. All right, so here's what it looks like once you have them all installed. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. Each one's 4 foot long, holds about 4 trays apiece. All right, let me see if I can maybe save you all some money. There are some amazing grow lights on Amazon and all the different websites with very compelling stories of why their lights are better than just regular lights. And they're probably right. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below. But what we have used for years, growing microgreens and seedlings and all sorts of different plants, are these right here. Or any of these brands from the hardware store. These are 48-inch shop lights. Now the trick to this is making sure you get the right Kelvin. 6500 is what you're looking for. 6500K. That's the color. It is like a really bright white light. This is the lights that we use. They're about $5 a piece right now in 2024 January. And they work great. As you can see, here it is. We even have some LEDs. These are LEDs at the top. LED lights from Amazon, 48 inches long. They're shop lights. We couldn't find the 4 ballast. The 4 ballast lights, you can put 1 per row, but if you have a 2 ballast, you want to put 2 of those, so you have 4 ballasts on each level. So here is the lights working right now in production. We have our heat mats underneath. We have the lights going. The chains are adjusted properly, and they are just above those seedlings. Not too high, not too close, so the plants don't get leggy or burned. And this is what you can get When you don't have a grow room available, you just have some extra space. You got some sunflowers growing. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace. And as always, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Add any comments that you may have, how you do your grow rooms, how you run your lights. We'd love to hear from you.